Crispy Crunchy. It's a whole category of snacks on its own. A lot of people choose and crave snacks based on texture and sound. Did you know that? Are you one of those people? I knew that, but I'm not really one of those people. I never just crave something crispy or crunchy. My cravings are always based on the flavor. I crave sweets, I crave sweets, I crave chocolate, I crave chocolate, I crave chocolate. Literally, that's all I crave. But sometimes I do crave salty snacks too. In this video, I have a good mixture of both sweets and salty snacks, and what they have in common, you guessed it right, they are crispy and crunchy. Brand new to Canada, and I just tried it the other day for the first time. It's the Miss Rickey's Spicy Dill Pickled Potato Chips. Here are the chips. You can see some spices on there, and they are fairly orange or at least yellow in color, these chips. Well, they have a very strong dill pickle scent. It smells very vinegary and oh, so good. If you like dill pickle, the scent is amazing for sure. Let's go for the flavor and the crunch. Definitely has the crunch factor, 2 thumbs up. The dill pickle flavor, very strong and very present, 2 thumbs up. And that spicy kick building up at the back of my throat right now. The heat is coming up. Love the level of tanginess in this. It seems to me like they've not only added a punch of heat to it, but they've also punched up the tangy dill flavor or pickle flavor in there. The heat is really getting my tongue now. The flavor is absolutely amazing, 2 thumbs up. For now, I'm gonna put Miss Rickey's Spicy Dill Pickle Potato Chips at the very beginning of the line. Twigs Pretzels, perfectly seasoned. This is a local to my part of Canada brand. I've never had it before. I'm very excited. Actually, my friend told me that her cousin that lives in my city has tried this, loved it so much that she's going to send some to my friend. Here are the pretzels. They look like normal twisted pretzels to me. Maybe a little bit more roasted, darker in color for sure, I think. I can't lie, it does smell a little bit lemony and garlicky. I'm very excited. Let's go for the crunch and the flavor. These are very buttery. I do get a little bit of a garlic flavor for sure. Very crunchy, obviously. I do get a hint of a lemon zest. Not much of a tanginess. I wish I got tanginess. I forgot to mention the Miss Rickey's had quite a bit of salt, so these don't seem as salty to me. Now, I don't know if it's because the Miss Rickey was very salty, or maybe these have just a very adequate amount of salt to them. I do get a hint of tanginess after having a few. Let me tell you, these are really good, and I'm not a fan of pretzels at all. I'm gonna give these overall 2 thumbs up. Delicious. For now, I'm gonna put the Twigs Pretzels in second place. Cheetos Crunchy. Look at that, camouflage. Can you even see the Cheetos bag? We all know what the Cheetos Crunchy looks like. Let's just go for the crunch and the flavor. It's extremely crunchy, nice and cheesy. A little bit too salty for my liking, but it tastes good. Overall, I'm gonna give the Cheetos Crunchy 2 thumbs up. This may surprise a lot of people, but yes, I'm gonna put the Cheetos Crunchy in 3rd place for now. Hostess Hickory Sticks Salt and Vinegar. Not at all in any way, shape or form related to the American Hostess company that produces such goodies as Twinkies and cupcakes. This is a Canadian Hostess brand. The Hickory Sticks original flavor has been out since forever ago, and it tastes just like you guessed it. Hickory, that smoky hickory flavor, which is really good, and it's basically shreds of potato that's crispy crunchy. This, however, is a brand new flavor. Salt and Vinegar just came out probably less than 2 weeks ago. I've never had it. I'm very excited. I want to know if they've kept the hickory flavor, hence the name Hickory Sticks, and they've added salt and vinegar to it, or if this is just salt and vinegar flavored shredded potato chips. This is what the Hostess Hickory Sticks look like. Rather light in color, very thin. It does have a very strong salt and vinegar scent to it, that's for sure. I don't really get a hickory smoked scent. Let's go in for the crunch and the flavor. Interesting, definitely very crispy and crunchy. And from what I'm getting from the flavor, it's a mix of the hickory flavor and salt and vinegar together. But here's the thing, neither flavor is really as strong as I would have liked it to be. I'm having a hard time deciding whether I like this better or the original Hickory Sticks, but I think I've already decided that. I think I prefer the original Hickory Sticks to this. Now I'm having a hard time deciding where I'm going to place this in the lineup. For now, I'm going to put the Hostess Hickory Sticks Salt and Vinegar in 4th place. Canadian brand, 3 Farmers, Little Crunchy Lentils. It's the barbecue flavor. I've never had this one. I don't hate lentils, I don't love lentils, but the fact that it's crunchy and barbecue flavored got me intrigued. Well, here it is. They're tiny little lentils. Some of them you can tell are orange in hue and barbecue flavored. The rest just look like regular brown and green lentils to me. Just smells like regular uncooked lentils to me. Weird. Let's go for a lick, crunch and flavor. I do get a little bit of a barbecue flavor there. Definitely a little bit crispy and crunchy. The overall flavor I'm not a fan of. It tastes a little too much of uncooked lentils in my opinion. For a lack of space, instead of continuing ordering these in a line, I'm gonna have to move down here. For now, I'm gonna have to put 3 Farmers Crunchy Little Lentils barbecue flavored in the last place. From Walmart, it's the Great Value Dry Roasted Seasoned Peanuts. Here are the peanuts. There seems to be a lot of seasoning and spices on them, that's for sure. Let's go for the flavor and the crunch. It has a good crunchy texture to it. Overall, the flavor is good, but it just basically tastes like lightly salted peanuts. For now, I'm going to put the Walmart brand Great Value Dry Roasted Peanuts in 5th place. Snyders of Hanover, pretzel pieces, honey mustard and onion. My friend apparently is a huge fan of this brand and specifically this flavor, the honey mustard and onion. I've never had this before. Like I said before, I'm not a huge fan of pretzels, even though I loved that Twigs, the Canadian one. Oh, that was so good. She kept badgering me to get this. She's been badgering me for months to get this. Have you gotten it yet? Did you get it yet? Did you get Snyders yet? Did you get the Snyders pretzel yet? Did you get the Snyders pretzel yet? No. Finally, I gave in. I got it. And the reason I didn't review it first is I wanted my friend to stop skipping the video, have to watch until this point at the very least, and see what I think of this. I know she's excited, maybe a little bit nervous because, you know, she loves it, and what if I hate it? No, who cares if I hate it? What if I hate it? It doesn't change anything about her. But anyways, let's see if I love it or if I hate it. Well, this is very interesting. These are definitely all bits and pieces of broken up pretzels. Some huge pieces and some very tiny pieces. Oh, I gotta admit, this smells really, really good. It smells of caramelized onions. Let's go with a big piece for that crunch and flavor. Oh my god. Oh my god. The sweetness, the mustard flavor, the onion flavor that tastes like caramelized onions, the crispy crunchiness. There's a little bit of a tanginess in there, which I really like, but I can't really figure out what it's from. You know what? I'm very surprised at the level of salt in this. Not too high at all. In fact, it's perfectly salted. Shifted everything around. I'm gonna put the Snyders pretzel pieces, honey mustard and onion in 2nd place for now. Ruffles Double Crunch Ketchup Chips. These are brand new and exclusive to the Canadian market. I had another flavor of the Double Crunch Ruffles chips a couple of weeks ago. I think it was spicy cheddar or jalapeno cheddar or something like that, and it was really good. I am already a fan of ketchup chips, so I'm very excited for this one. Oh, look at these. These must be extra ketchup flavored. Look at how dark red or whatever color you want to call this, maroon they are. Ketchup colored maybe? Almost like dried blood was spread on these chips. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Oh, that does smell extra ketchup-y. Holy wow. Let's go for the crunch and the flavor. It's definitely very ketchup flavored, very crispy, very crunchy. However, I'm not so sure how I feel about the ketchup flavor in this. It's like something about it is almost off. Like, why am I tasting a little bit of a cola gummy flavor in there? Does ketchup have cinnamon? Maybe that's why? I think I'm just very used to the very tangy ketchup flavored potato chips from Lay's, and I love those. And this is more like a sweet ketchup flavor. For now, I'm gonna put the Ruffles Double Crunch ketchup flavored potato chips in 7th place. I think for this video, since I have so many savory and salty snacks and quite a few sweet snacks, I'm gonna separate them into 2 separate rankings. So those on their own, the sweets that I'm about to taste test now on their own. Let's get on with the sweets. Original Twix bar. We all know what the Twix bar is all about and looks like. Let's go for the crunch and the flavor. Perfect balance of caramel and chocolate. It does have a nice sweetness to it, and the wafer in there is definitely crispy, slightly crunchy. I'm gonna give Twix 2 thumbs up. For now, I'm gonna leave Twix at the head of the line. Tropical Fields Crispy Coconut Rolls. These look really cute and very fancy. They're hollow, there's no cream or anything in there. They have a very strong natural coconut scent to them. Let's go for the crunch and the flavor. Extremely crunchy. The flavor is subtle because it doesn't have, I don't know if it officially has any extra sweeteners or not, but in terms of the flavor, it doesn't taste like it has any extra sugar or anything added to it. It tastes just like a mild, sweet coconut flavor, and it's really good. I'm gonna give these 2 thumbs up. For now, I'm putting the Tropical Fields Crispy Coconut Rolls in 2nd place. Kitkat Chunky Popcorn. Yeah, you heard me right. I was as surprised as you guys when I saw these first time ever. Popcorn and a Kitkat? On the outside, it looks like a normal Kitkat Chunky bar. On the inside, at the very top, all that white area is where the popcorn is. You can see some wafers at the bottom and a ton of chocolate. Let's go in for the flavor and the crunch. So I did try this a few days ago first, and I'm trying it again now, and it's very interesting. My opinion hasn't changed since then. It definitely has a very strong and present popcorn flavor, slightly salted, slightly buttery. There's definitely some crispy and crunchiness in there. It basically tastes like if you had actual popcorn kernels that were salted and buttery, and you put milk chocolate all over them. If you like that, you will like this. The salt does get to be a little too much for me at some parts of it. Overall though, this is an enjoyable experience. 2 thumbs up. For now, I'm gonna put the Nestle KitKat Chunky Popcorn in 2nd place. Eminem's Pretzel. These are brand new to Canada and limited edition. I've never had them, so I'm very excited to see what they're all about. Holy moly, these are big and chunky, and they come in the usual beautiful M&M's colors, as you can see. They smell heavenly of M&M's milk chocolate. Let's go in for the crunch and the flavor. There you can see at the center there's a huge ball of pretzel with a little bit of milk chocolate all around it and a coating of the candy shell. These are extremely crispy and crunchy. Very tasty, has that typical good milk chocolate M&M flavor, and you do get a very good pretzel flavor. Now I don't really get a lot of salt or anything like that, but I can definitely taste the pretzel and it adds so much crunch to this candy. Overall, this is 10 thumbs up. I do get some salt actually. Some of them are a little bit saltier than the others. For now, I'm gonna put the M&M's pretzel candies in second place. Reese Crunchers. But this one, it's all in the name. I have had these a long time ago, months ago. I don't really remember much about them, so I'm very excited to give them a go again. These are peanut butter and crisp rice and milk chocolate, I believe. Let's go for the crunch and that flavor. Definitely has the crunch factor. I can taste the peanut butter and the milk chocolate. 2 thumbs up, delicious. Perfect amount of sweetness, saltiness, and crispy crunchiness. 2 thumbs up. For now, I'm gonna put the Reese Crunchers in third place. Chips Ahoy cookies with Cadbury mini eggs. As far as I know, these are exclusive to Canada. I got them a few days ago. I've already tried them. We'll see what it's all about. These cookies have regular chocolate chips in them and also bits and pieces of Cadbury's mini eggs. As you can see, the colorful shells on there. These are the crunchy Chips Ahoy cookies, not chewy ones. Let's go for the flavor and the crunch. These cookies are very crispy, very crunchy, so they got that down right. 2 thumbs up for that. Flavor-wise, however, I do taste some chocolate in there, but the Cadbury mini eggs have a very distinct vanilla shell flavor that makes them so good along with their chocolate flavor. I don't really get that vanilla shell flavor in these. I'm gonna make some final decisions with regards to both rankings of the sweet snacks and the salty snacks. I'll be right back. Here's my final decision for the savory salty snacks. At last, and 8th place, it's the 3 Farmers Crunchy Little Lentils barbecue flavored. At 7th place, it's the Ruffles Double Crunch Ketchup Chips. At 6th place, it's the Great Value Dry Roasted Peanuts. At 5th place, it's the Hostess Hickory Sticks Salt and Vinegar. 4th place goes to Cheetos Crunchy. 3rd place in the salty savory snacks goes to Twigs Pretzels. 2nd place in the salty savory snacks goes to Snyders Pretzel Pieces, Honey Mustard and Onion. And the 1st place in the salty and savory snacks lineup goes to Miss Vicky's Spicy Dill Pickle Potato Chips. Final decision on the rankings for the sweets. At last and 6th place, it's the Chips Ahoy Cadbury Mini Eggs. At 5th place, it's the Tropical Fields Crispy Coconut Rolls. And at 4th place, it's the Kitkat Chunky Popcorn. 3rd place in the sweets lineup goes to Reese Crunchers. 2nd place in the sweets lineup goes to Pretzel M&M's. And the 1st in the lineup of sweets is regular Twix bar. Have you tried any of the snacks, salty and sweet, that I tried in this video? If you have, let me know what your opinion is on the ones you've tried. Also, let me know what you think of the rankings I did for both of them, the salty snacks and the sweet snacks. Oh, that was quite an adventure. Holy moly. And another question, if you've watched until the end of the video, would you guys be able to compare and contrast and choose between sweet snacks and salty snacks mixed in together? Like if you were given a choice between a bag of chips of a certain flavor and a bag of chocolate, would you be able to compare them? Or do you think sweets should be compared only with sweets and salty and savory with only salty and savory? That's why I did a separate ranking here, because I would have had a hard time doing the sweet stuff and the savory stuff at this scale of the number of things that I did all together. would have been a little bit hard to decide what goes where. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it one thumb up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the bell notification icon and choose all. That way, every time I post a video just like this one, you'll get notified. You won't have an excuse for not watching. You know who you are? Thank you for watching. Check out this playlist right here. I'll see you in the next video.